the next step will be, and also I again hold the white side on the bottom for the rest of the cube. The next step is to fill in the corners in the bottom layer. To do that, I'm going to be using one algorithm that is crucial for the rest of the solving of this cube. It's called the slot corners algorithm, and it goes R2 up, R2 up inverse, R2. And what that did is it switched these two pieces and these two pieces, and a few others, but they're not really of any concern. These two pieces switching is going to create a parity, but the parity algorithm is not difficult at all. So I'll be putting that in the last part of my video. So I put the white corner back in the bottom, but your first goal is to find a corner that's in the top layer that you can move to the bottom layer. Now, it may seem like this red and green piece goes down here, but really it can't. When I do the slot corners algorithm, it puts it in backwards, as you can see. So I'm going to take that piece back out again, and I'm going to look around for another red and green piece, like this one, right here. And you can take a look and see that it's flipped, so you know that it's going to go into here. And also, the other red and green piece is right with it. So you're going to move that out of the way, and then bring this corner up to the top using the slot corners algorithm, which is again R2 up, R2 up inverse. Sorry, my hand's in the way. That was again up inverse, and then R2. That put my red and green and white corner in the top layer, along with this corner. So that set of corners. So I'm just going to line them up. So then I have a full set of red and green, and then I'm just going to bring it back down with the slot corners algorithm. Right 2 up, right 2 up inverse, right 2. And you may notice I hold my hands kind of weird. All I do is I take my right hand and flip it 180 degrees, so that when I make my first set of right turns, it puts my index finger in a perfect spot to move that over, and then you can just flip it back fairly easily. That's the best way I've found to do it quickly. If you can come up with a better way, go for it. So, one corner down, 3 to go. Keep in mind, it doesn't matter if you can only put in one layer at a time. Like if I only found the red and blue piece that went in here, but not in here, that'd be fine. It's just an extra step. So next I'm just gonna look around for another piece, and here we go. Green and orange, right there. It's flipped so I know it goes in the bottom layer. So I'm gonna scan through and see if the other green and orange piece is up here, and no, it is not. So I'm gonna have to settle for putting in 1 out of 2 corners. So I'm gonna move that out of the way, do the slot corners algorithm, and then bring my green and orange piece into the other green and orange piece. And keep in mind, it is this one and not this one. And then bring it back. So that, now that corner is halfway or 2/3 done. I guess it depends on how you look at it. And then we're going to continue to fill in the rest of the corners. Here's another example. Blue and orange, flipped from the blue and orange down here. So I'm going to move it out of the way, do the slot corners algorithm, and now since I already have these two filled in correctly, I don't want to just bring the entire section of 2 like I have been. I want to just spin the very middle layer to give me the perfect alignment. And then slot corners to bring it back. Next, that brought out the other green and orange corner that we were looking for. Excuse the glare, let me find a, there we go. So, move it out of the way, slot corners, line it up without messing up the one piece that was already aligned, and slot corners again. That is now 3 out of 4 corners we have done. So, again, that leaves just the red and blue corner. Here's both my red and blue pieces. I line them up and I see that they're flipped over. So then I know they're good. Move them out of the way. Slot corners. Line it up. Slot corners again. And there you go. You have the 4 bottom layers solved. And I will continue with the top layer in my next part.